I'm excited to install this. I haven't had a tonneau cover on this truck yet because we've been waiting for this. Obviously our products interface with tonneau covers a lot. This is a great way for us to see exactly how they fit when customers ask questions about fitting bed rail clamps with the panels and stuff. Hey guys, welcome back to Building BuiltRight. This week we are standing once again at the bed of our 2023 Ford Raptor shop vehicle. It is the middle of November, it's starting to get cold. We need to be able to protect what's in the bed of this truck from the weather. Our friends at Truck Hero sent us a RevolverX4S tonneau cover, so we're gonna get that installed. I got it right here, let's check it out. I'm gonna unbox these pieces or unbag these pieces as I bring them out so we can identify them. Side rail piece here. And we got the instructions. I'm excited to install this. I haven't had a tonneau cover on this truck yet because we've been waiting for this. This is a great way for us to see exactly how they fit when customers ask questions about fitting bed rail clamps with the panels and stuff. We generally have answers, but we don't always have photos or are able to kind of speak from experience. This is kind of nice. I like black, the black bed rail clamps are a nice touch. For so many years, these are silver and so ugly. 9/16 wrench or socket, as usual. So step one, we're gonna clean the bulkhead seal on that back top rail. We're going to install the two side rails and then the cover. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. They're all installed like that, so take a shot at it. So some extra length here, but it kind of got up coming off that cardboard tube. There is some extra length, so I can cut it to fit. Once the cover's installed, I'm never going to see this again. We obviously don't want leaks. Yeah. Alright, so I got the passenger side rail here. There's a pad here that we remove if there's a drop-in bed liner. We obviously don't have that, so we're going to leave it. And then we're going to install like 3 clamps along the length of that. That's what we're shooting for right there. Seems reasonable. Kind of intrigued by this. Mechanism. It's cool. I want us to put this point clamp as close as possible to the front. So I'm going to attempt to do that. There's a couple of little metal shavings in here from the manufacturing process, a little soapy water. Easily wipe those off. As you can see, we got the passenger side done. We'll do the driver's side now. Super simple, straightforward, as easy as any other tonneau cover I've ever installed. So far, at least. I always read the instructions.
You, on the other hand, I don't peg you as the kind of guy who would read instructions.
We hear from enough people every day that don't read the instructions. I've started to. That when I'm installing somebody else's product, I like to do them the courtesy.
Or just taking a look.
Well, the lesson that I've learned the hard way a number of times is sometimes there are multiple ways to install something, but there's always a best way. And sometimes if you don't read the instructions, you don't find the best way. And maybe you don't know it until your cover goes flying, or...
Yeah, or you don't realize you have some weird variation of this part or that part. And then it's like, they have like the special note in the instructions that you don't need to drill this hole.
There's a lot of that for a drop-in cover. They have different thickness of gaskets in different areas to account for that.
Oh, for the bed liner.
Yeah, like we don't need this because we don't have a drop-in cover.
Huh.
I'm just gonna put it up. The longer extrusion has like a slot in it for a bolt head. So these bolts slip in like this. And then they're gonna sit down in maybe one each of these slots. Let's see what the instructions say. Sure exactly where that's supposed to go. It'll locate itself once we roll it back and forth and latch it in there. These I won't tighten until the cover is straight.
Looks good.
What an easy install. It literally took like all of what? 10 minutes?
Alright, so now how about it done here? Open and close the cover several times to verify that it rolls freely. Square between the rails. Align the front vinyl edge of the cover with the front edge of the cover rails. Tight threads. I'm sure they're lock nut, nylon locking nuts inside of it. Super easy install. If I had to go back and start it and do it again, probably 15, 20 minutes. Piece of cake. I love how sturdy it is. All right, so they call these strap clamps. So I'm gonna mount these towards the front as it rolls up so that you can clip it in an open state. And then they also suggest you can use a heat gun to remove some of the waviness. I think I'm just gonna drive it for a while though. I'm not too concerned about that. Kind of interesting. There's not buckles. There's just like a cleat up there. It's kind of the simplicity of that, isn't it? Now it says we're done. Let's see.
Holmes is so still in here. It went dark in his office. There he goes. It's looking good. Looking flat.
All right, so that is what we've got for our Raptor build episode today. We installed this beautiful BAK RevolverX4S cover from Truck Hero, aka Real Truck. We've spent a couple of days with it. This rubber gasket seal that people talk about being kind of wavy. We mentioned that there's a heat gun option. Just even in the course of a couple of days, it's starting to flatten out. I'm really liking this cover so far. I've had on various trucks over the years, everything from kind of the traditional roll-up vinyl cover to trifold more recently, and I think that this is sort of like the best of both worlds. I like that you can roll it all the way up and it only is taking up a little bit of your rear window there. I like that it is secure, which is my kind of classic roll-up covers weren't, and that's an important part of storing things in your bed securely. And one of the things I noticed that I really appreciate is that they're continuing to improve this product. So I've used similar covers in the past where there's like a buckle up here, and you guys saw during the install I was kind of surprised to see this mechanism, but it's really slick because once the cover is rolled all the way up and you're reaching straight down, it's just very easy to put that kind of cleat in here. So I just like to see that there are other aftermarket companies working to make their products better and better. The other thing is that people are already commenting on just how flat it is, right? It's like super flush with this bed rail, which is cool because some of them are pretty bulky. So that is all we've got for you this week. Next week, we're gonna be working maybe on some product development, maybe reviewing some new product lines. We'll kind of find something interesting there, so check back on Monday.
If I wasn't the wiser, I wouldn't see you back there. No, it's not a short joke. It's just a lot of packages joke. There you go. Marcus, Luke, you guys are fucking amazing.
We do it for you! You can't tease it. I already said we got bacon fries.
Well, tonneau cover is a success.